They are ready for the Dubai Sheema Classic. Gates are back, racing. Pop Rock a little slow to go, and Youmzain dropped back shortly after the start. Vengeance of Rain for Hong Kong and Oracle West and Best Alibi all going forward. Guajano began well, so Percy is fifth, followed by Host, Bellamy Key, Honey Rider, Red Rocks. A length away, Laverock on the inside of Sushi Shan at a half length to Pop Rock. A length and a half to Youmzain, who's second last at Obrigado, had dropped out to the tail of the field as they make the turn out of the straight with 1900 metres left to go. Best Alibi the leader in the Sheema Classic by 2 lengths. Guajano second, dropping in on the rail behind the leader. A length and a half to Host, and 3/4 of a length away, Vengeance of Rain settling on the rail. Then a length and a quarter to Sir Percy, followed by Oracle West, who's midfield as they travel to the back of the track. 3/4 of a length to Bellamy Key, Honey Rider travelling a little wide. Laverock on the fence, 3/4 to Red Rocks on the inside of Sushi San. Then Youmzain, Obrigado, and Pop Rock, after being caught wide in the early part, had dropped back to the tail of the field as they went past the 1400 metres mark. Frankie Dettori had Best Alibi on top and leading by a length and a half over Germany's Guajano. Host is a half length away third, taking closer order. Vengeance of Rain fourth, 2.5 lengths off the lead, a half length to Sir Percy. Then Oracle West on the inside of Honey Rider and Bellamy Key pushing up in the middle. 3/4 of a length to Laverock, followed by Sushi Shan. Then Red Rocks, Youmzain, Pop Rock, and Obrigado had again dropped out to the tail of the field. 900 metres left to run. It's Best Alibi showing the way. He's been there from almost the word go. Guajano has breathed down his neck from the word go. Host is a half length away third. So Percy's on the move now. He's gone to fourth as they come to the bend with 600 metres left to run. Best Alibi flattens in front of Guajano. Sir Percy, the Derby winner, looming up deep on the track. Host under pressure. Laverock behind them. Vengeance of Rain going through in the middle, followed deeper out by Pop Rock, and Obrigado coming right down the outside. Best Alibi claimed by Guajano. Vengeance of Rain goes after Guajano. Sir Percy one paced. Oracle West looking for the split at the 200. Vengeance of Rain in front of Guajano. Sir Percy, Oracle West, Youmzain getting up on the rail, but it's Vengeance of Rain clear, short of 50 metres left to go, and it's Hong Kong Sheema Classic. Vengeance of Rain has beaten Oracle West. Photo third, Youmzain or Sir Percy. Then Sushi Shan, Pop Rock, Red Rocks, Bellamy Key, Guajano, Best Alibi, Honey Rider, Obrigado, Host, and Laverock came in last of all.
Well, the Dubai Sheema Classic was won by a Derby winner, but it wasn't Sir Percy, it was Vengeance of Rain, a breakthrough success for Hong Kong. Anthony Delpeche and David Ferrara, some delighted connections as Vengeance of Rain, a beautiful stalking ride. They didn't go early, got out at the 300 and really looked Sir Percy in the eye and ran him down, or Sir Percy got to him and he just couldn't go by.
Well, here he is going to the line. Vengeance of Rain, a big win for Hong Kong. There'll be some rejoicing there. That's Oracle West in second. What a race he's run. Sir Percy on the near side in a photo there with Youmzain, who's run on from a difficult position. That's a photo. Just behind them, Sushi San, who was in all sorts of trouble early in the race. Pop Rock was in a terrible position.
He's run really well because he was in a shocking spot.
Behind them in the yellow colours, Guajano, who was there, he had his chance. Bellamy Key behind them, the pink cap. Red Rocks, another one who was in an impossible position when they sprinted. Best Alibi, Frankie Dettori tried to make all on him. He got very weary in the concluding stages. And then a gap to the filly, Honey Rider. And further back behind them, we see Obrigado on the near side. And Host got very tired. And behind them, Laverock, not really sighted at all. But it's going to be interesting to watch the early stages of this race. There was a lot of...
Example, in the blue and white towards the outside. This little cluster towards the outer, we're looking to drop in. Pop Moon missed the start. You'll see that there's quite a bit of scrimmaging. Frankie Dettori gets over towards the front, and in midfield, a few really made a lot of trouble.
Particularly Sir Percy there. In fact, it's not Sir Percy, the other white one, that was Sushi San,
yeah,
who just drops back. Red Rock's there, you can see reefing and pulling, can't settle at all, and Pop Rock is right back in the field now. Must be spotting the leader, I would say, 10 lengths as they go around that first bend.
And once they've found their positions in the first bend, look how wide Pop Rock is. That's
He's forced wider there.
Terrible position, really. Whereas Frankie Dettori's got to the front and he's steadied it down. And from now on, once Vengeance of Rain takes the sit behind Kijano, once again, it's this little group of trailers that are going to play most of the cards, with the exception being Youmzain, who's the one that comes from a slightly different place. Vengeance of Rain's got a nice track off the back of Kijano, and just outside him is Sir Percy. So if you like, the two Derby winners in the perfect spot. But we mentioned the importance of being on the fence and going the shortest way. And if you run down the rail, you'll find there's the winner, Vengeance of Rain. There's the second, Oracle West, and there is the third, Youmzain. They're all going the shortest way. By contrast, those that are caught three wide, covering extra ground, often without any cover, and in a poor spot tactically.
Well, the other thing, though, of course, they're not motorbikes, and you can't just step on, push on the accelerator and expect to get instant pickup. And what's happening here is that Frankie he's slowed it down, and then he starts to gradually wind up the tempo. And that's when, if you're caught back here where Pop Rock is, you've got no chance at all. And that's why Youmzain's run is so good. He's been back there. Red Rocks is back there as well. Youmzain is the one who has impressed by running on.
Pop Rock's finished quite close considering how poor a spot he was in, and Red Rocks, will find, meets a little bit of trouble in the straight as he's beginning to improve. Frankie Dettori's had the ideal run of the race. He's been left alone, and they don't really begin to quicken until they begin to turn in. And now, if you're on Vengeance of Rain, this is just where, for the first time, you've got to begin to think. You've got to work out how you're going to get out of that little pocket. You're travelling well, but you've got to try and preserve your run in case they all sweep up round your outside and box you in.
But also, it's a very long straight as well. You know, for say a Hong Kong horse who's used to a 400-metre straight, this is an enormously long straight.
And you can see there goes Vengeance of Rain up the inside, and Oracle West and Youmzain comes between them. Red Rocks, you can see, he's looking for a gap towards the outside, and he just gets stopped there as well, about for which he'd only finish 5th or 6th. But Vengeance of Rain shows the superior turn of foot. Youmzain gets a dream run up the inside to tip Sir Percy out of 3rd, and Kijano didn't quite last home. Oracle West just nuts him out.
Oracle West has run very, very well. In fact, early last season, Oracle West, he came here from France. I think he spent quite a bit of time with John Hammond over there.